live. Go live. Okie dokie smoky. Where is my other light? Alrighty then. Yo, what's up, Gunplum Modelers? How you doing? Josh, hey, how you doing? Thank you. My week is doing okay. It's cold as hell, just fucking freezing. Where did this cold front come from? Tell me. Huh? What's going on here? I mean, I was expecting a nice little heated weather and all that stuff. By the way, can you guys hear me? Testing 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Because I actually didn't even check through my test. Yes, I actually can hear myself through the thingy. All right, fair enough. But hello, everyone. This is Strider Prime. Hope everybody's having a great holiday. Very cold holiday, unfortunately. Hopefully it will warm up tomorrow. Maybe. I'm putting batteries on this light source because I want more light here. I just picked this up for $5 at 5 and below. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that was powerful. I'll just put that up there. I just gotta open this up. Yes, model building and beer. A nice bottle of El Presidente. Yes. Very good. Let me get my because I keep looking to the left, to my left, and I want to do that all the time. So let me put my tablet up so I can see my my recordings. Hold on a second here, guys. YouTube. But anyway, thank you guys for joining my stream of the 30-minute mission kits. Let's just make sure I got to this, and then I can see the chat. There we go. That way I can see everyone, and then I can say hello, how you doing, and then be easier for me to concentrate. First thing, so hello, Josh, scale model Eric, Civil Green. Hello, how you doing? Let's see. I just finished. Josh says I finished the master grade Dom. Well, the Dom itself still needs finishing painting with the weaponry. Okay, cool. Yes, a wonderful combination. Yes. Are you doing a custom build with all these, or just straight building? Well, we are going to do a combination of both. First, we're going to do straight building of each and every one of these, and then we're going to put them together and see what kind of what kind of mashup we could do here. Some little weird, Frankenstein setup. Custom building, you could say. Custom building. I was going to pull out the support parts that comes with these kits, like the armored parts for the Rabbot, or the other parts, the claw parts for the Selenova. And I may do that later on in another stream. But for now, we're just going to do straight build and see where we go here. I don't know how long this stream will last. You know, I may I'll call an audible, and if I get tired, I'll stop. But I just want to let you guys know that this is actually part 1, as you can see, because part 2 will be tomorrow. I sent out I should have done this the day before yesterday, asking everyone, should I do a live stream of the 30-minute mission kits on either Saturday night or Sunday morning? And I put a vote on the YouTube, on my Instagram, and turns out that it was half and half. So I said, okay, then I'm going to do 2. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., if I do wake up early in the morning, if I don't have a hangover, which I don't, because I don't get, this doesn't affect me. I'll do a live stream early in the morning. And I think this is a good thing, because then I'll be able to, see people who are on the other side of the world. Right now, at this time where you could say I'm pretty much going to go to bed, there are people who are waking up. So good morning to those in the other side of the world, like Southeast Asia, Russia, Australia, New Zealand, I think bits of Alaska, And then as I do the stream tomorrow, I'll get to the people who are about to go to bed. So, but anyway, yeah, we're having a nice little cool 4th of July weekend. Today's July 3rd. Tomorrow will be, I don't know what the weather's going to be like. I haven't even looked at the weather, looked at anything yet. But anyway, let me see here. I'm trying to see if, so I got sorry, that will be interesting by Scale Model Eric. And for whatever strange reason, this thing is not refreshing. Come on. Oh, live chat. There we go. All right, fair enough. So I am going to begin with the Selenova. See how that works. Let me just adjust the camera so we could see everything below. So, cool thing about the Selenova, other than being another bad guy mobile suit type, robot type vehicle type thing, it has that nice little radar ditch. It has those big, thick, thick boy legs. Don't see what it could be referred to as, whether it's a close combat mobile suit or a support mobile suit. And I'm sorry if I keep saying mobile suit, is because I'm so used to saying that when I'm referring to any type of Bandai kits like the Gundam kits. But it is unique, very unique. It's the second unit from the second faction. Okay, so here are the parts. Let's open this up. And if you guys want to ask me questions, please feel free. I'll try the best I can to answer as best as I could. Just before I got on, I was finishing talking to Prime 92, and we have friends that we all want to watch Hathaway from on Netflix, but unfortunately these guys keep either are working or busy or something like that, and we keep we said, all right, well, let's postpone this for another day. But we did watch 2 episodes of Godzilla Singular Point. Interesting, very interesting how it looks. Yes, Canada Day. Let me see here. Hopefully you will have a nice day tomorrow like we had here in Canada Day. Yes, hope so too. All right, let's begin with, let me see here. Didn't see if it was numbered. Oh, okay, so the manual is a little different. Let's begin with the head here. I think what I'm going to do, and these nippers, which are the Gundam Planet nippers, are really good. The only problem is that now I'm it's starting to feel a little off in a way. Actually, I think I made a mistake here because I actually pulled this thing off by accident and it's not closing correctly. Yeah, now it's closing correctly. There we go. I'm thinking of getting new nippers. And I think maybe one day I'll now have an excuse to buy the God Hand nippers. Don't get me wrong. I want to get God Hand nippers. Somebody allowed me to touch it on one of his, and I cut a plastic, and it was like, oh, so smooth. I was like, wow. I didn't realize how smooth the God Hand nippers are. So let's just start pulling parts out, and then we'll put them together. Now, I think we are aware that Gundam, USA Gundam Store, is sponsoring a 30-minute mission contest type setup. And I remember the Zaki Aurelius said, all you need to do is send an email with the picture of the kit you're building, and you'll build the custom kit that you like to do. I haven't had the opportunity to do that yet, but I will. I'll send them a picture of whatever kit that I'm going to be working on, and we'll go from there. I hope you guys are working on stuff. I've been watching a lot of people posting videos and builds of their 30-minute kits, and wow, it's amazing. Amazing what you can think of. Do we need poly? Yeah, we need these poly caps. Now, granted, this is not going to be a 30-minute mission video build because I'm not going to last 30 minutes here. I'm just going to take my time, enjoy myself, have some fun. I just need one of these. I didn't realize that. Also, I need my forgot to get one of my reading glasses. I am getting old for my age. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I was pretty much cutting it off the cuff here and there, but I think we're good. So with the head assembly, we have a nice little mono eye. Clear blue. That's actually not bad. Is it big enough for an LED? Let's see here. It's kind of small. Oop, I didn't see these two little guys. Let me take care of it. There we go. This would benefit from an LED. You know what? Yeah. I mean, I have a small little 1.5 millimeter LED light that can go in there and light it up. Just don't know how it will work with the battery pack and all that stuff. I'm not saying I'm going to do that now, but I've been meaning to build another kit with LED lights for quite some time. So hopefully I'll figure it out soon enough. Maybe I'll do it on a 30-minute mission kit. The Don't know about a Gundam kit because lately all the Gundams that are coming out right now, there's no light effects. Unless you really want to do light effects for thrusters, or unless you want to do it for mono eye or regular eyes. All right, so let's get that in there. All right, so there goes the chest, and oh, there's this little notch there. Okay, I notice a part there, which is the A plate. Yeah, it's the A plate. A6. What's right here? And yeah, I do need this. All right. There we go. All right, so we got the torso done and we got the head done. We'll put them all together later on. Drink. I hope you guys who are here in the States, if it's nice and warm, you get the chance to have some sort of barbecue or whatnot. I am hearing it's going to be wet. That kind of sucks, though. I appreciate. I feel bad for you guys that you have to go through that. I mean, if it wasn't for the COVID, it would be great. But it is what it is. Can you? Okay, I'll take it. It's been way too hot down here in Texas. Yeah, Texas, you pretty much are boiling over there. I can imagine that. Actually, I'm not a big fan of the cold. I'm serious. I mean, I'll take the heat any day of the week or year or whatever. I think it's still Latin in me, but I really like hot weather. Sometimes if it's a little too humid, I understand, but I'm far more comfortable with the heat than I normally am. I would be in the Dominican Republic right now if it wasn't for all the nonsense that's happening at this moment. I also want to express my heartfelt condolences to those who were affected in Miami from last week with the incident that happened in that condominium. I hope there were no gunpla model builders in that location. I hope hopefully none of your families were involved. But still, I feel bad for you guys. I really am. I mean, I was pretty heartfelt. I was very deeply moved with that, and it sucks. It really is. And now coming around this time of the holidays, as a matter of fact, I tell you, I used to date a girl. Oh, she's a woman. I used to date this woman who had two sons growing up, and one of the sons, unfortunately, this is a couple of years ago, passed away during the 4th of July weekends. We're no longer together, but I felt bad for her losing her son. So I better not. You know what? I better shut up. I shouldn't be thinking like that out on my stream. Let's see. Do I have everything here? So we did all that. We did all that. It's not color coded. I see. Unlike the first series of kits. Let's see here. I'm gonna read this. I'll tell you. Okay. Strider, if I could, I send you this hot and humid weather your way, like you in Civil Green. I am with you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. See, I kind of like the hot weather because when you go out and about in the streets, you see very, very attractive people wearing almost nearly nothing, to beat the heat, but they look so attractive. So it's like, okay. That short is kind of short. And I see the chicken is done. Okay, nice. Okay, so that's a thing there. Good. Hey, William, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Hope you're doing okay with the holidays. So let's ask a couple of questions here. I'll ask you guys, and of course you can ask me later on, whatever. What is everyone building now? What is the kit that you're working on right now that you are enjoying? You are relaxing. That's the most important part, is relaxing. What is the kit that you guys are enjoying right now? Just take your time and start talking. Celebration has not started yet. I'm just having a nice cool beer, as you can see here. Nice cool beer. All right, so we did that, we did that, we did that. What if we can get Zaki Aurelis on? He's a hoot. Let me see here. I'm currently finishing up the Master Grade Death Scythe Hell by Scale Modeler Eric. While Josh was mentioning, of course, the Dom. Good, that's good. The Death Scythe Hell is one of those kits that I am regretting ever selling it. I don't know why I never built it. It was weird why I never got a chance to get around to it. Yeah, I'm a bad boy, very bad boy. All right, so if you do that, oh no, wait, you got to do it the other way around. Wait, am I doing it right? So if I do that, pop it out, put that there, turn that, and do this here, and then this goes the other way around like that. And then this goes here like that. And then we have this that goes that. And then we have that. We're going to, I have the windows closed, but there's a possibility we may be hearing some fireworks. People are celebrating early. Okay. That is neat. Let's finish up the other one. Let's see here. So hopefully I'll finish it this week from Eric. Civil Green says I'm working. Oh, you're building that big boy. Perfect grade 007 Swords G. You know what? I have mine that I purchased from Gundam Planet a couple of years ago. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm thinking of building it also. And painting it. And I'm not just painting it normal colors. Oh, no, 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 no. Does anybody remember my Exia perfect grade? Let's see here. Here in southern Texas, there is only 2 seasons: summer and fall. That'll be nice. Okay. Let me see here. I think I'll finish up the Macross kit. Oh, that. Ooh, and the high grade Aurora Batter Bilbin. And I think I'll just finish. Okay, looking for a job. Oh, okay. So yes. Okay, good. Grain. That's good that you like that because I've never built the perfect grade double O riser. So this is technically the double O riser without the double O riser. I'm just turning into it's just regular. It's actually the double O Gundam. That's it. All right. So we just finished both arms. Now we're gonna do the waist unit. Similarities to the other 30-minute mission kits that we've seen in the past. Same concept ideas, just different variations. By the way, I may end up muting you guys to take care of a few things. Sometimes my phone will ring, or I may have a visitor or something like that. So if you don't hear anything, it's because I have to step away for a few moments. That's not now. There'll be, hope maybe not now, but maybe not later either. So we don't know. All right, so we did that. And then I do this. You're giving it the Trans M scheme like you did with Exia? Well, I would like to say yes. I would like to say yes. I don't want to say yes because I want to make sure that I have the necessary paints. I'll say this though, I have the paint that will help me out with this. The problem is though, I only have enough for something like a smaller kit. I want to do another Trans Am build on a kit, and I mean I did the Trans Am version of the that was the Double O Sky Gundam from the Re-Rise series, or from the Build Diver series, which came out really nice. So I want to try it again on something a little bit bigger. So we will see. You notice the trend of buildings in Japan using Citadel paints lately. Yeah, I have. I think I've noticed that when I was perusing Heavily in Japan. And I think the reasons why they are doing that, maybe because they're not making I don't know what everyone's desire, what's their go-to for paints. I mean, here in the States, if it's not the Mr. Hobby, it's Tester or AK or Megamo or Barf Vallejo. In Japan, you would assume it's the same thing, but it's there's a whole set of paints out there that people are starting to get into. Obviously, Moda paints, finisher paints. What was that other brand? SMS paints is another one. And it's not from Japan; it's also from China. So we're starting to see, a whole slew of new paints out there. I saw the Citadel paints. Is it Citadel paints? No. You know what? I think I saw something. I never got around to it, but don't know. Yeah. Okay. So I see that the Palmax Sabrin. I don't think I remember seeing that. There was a role playing store, a store where they sell role playing items and things like that. Warhammer. Um, yeah, Warhammer. Sorry, I don't know what other role playing games are out there, but I do remember seeing the some sort of bin filled to the brim with Citadel paints, even cheap, even paints that nobody buys. They'll put it up there to they'll sell like at 50 cents each or something like that. And I remember seeing it at one place, but I never got into it though, and didn't want to buy something I'm not too familiar with. I think I did buy one as an impulse buy because somebody made me do it. You made me do it. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so yes. Well, the paints that I just mentioned right now, I'm now starting to see them here in the United States. I mean, so I purchased them. Last year I purchased Moto paints at robotkai.com. Great guys, great selection of paints. As a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna give them a call, see if they have any of the paint that I'm going to need if I'm going to do the Trans Am Exia. Trans Am 00 Riser 7 sword. So now I see them here. I see Gundam Planet are starting to sell Moto paints and other type of paints as well. So I'm glad that we're starting to see the availability here in the States and at a reasonably good price. Yeah, Warhammer is ridiculously expensive. I would never buy a Warhammer kit ever. I mean, I think the last Warhammer thing I bought was a little figure kit that I got from Barnes and Noble, which it was on sale for, I believe, $2 or $3. I forget it was. It was on the clearance table. So when I saw that, I picked it up and I said, all right, now I finally got myself a Warhammer kitty. I don't see myself buying more, but it was something to try out, something new. I remember going to some store this year and seeing some model kit of a tank from the Warhammer line. Wow, that was expensive. Good detail though, but it was expensive as hell. So that was too much for me to see something like that. Yes, the Zerk. I actually heard about Zerk. I never seen it, but the armored Komodo I've heard, and I actually purchased one of the electric plating ones, and I accidentally I dropped it and it fell on the ground, and all that dust fell over the place. So I had a hard time picking that up. Yeah, I $8 down the drain. Waste of money. Well, Zerk is almost my neighbor. They're just one town over. Oh, okay, okay. So, what is everyone's preferred paint? All right, this is a good question to ask. Everybody tries different types of paints. I mean, I just recently tried the Revell water-based paint on that Tomcat that I'm still working on, and hopefully get that ready before MosquitoCon. And even though I tried the paints that came with the kit, and I said, okay, it's interesting, I switched over to my lacquer based paints. Or actually, it's not lacquer, but to me, it's almost like a little bit of a lacquer base in there. So my question is this: what is your favorite paint? What is the one paint that you say to yourself, I can, I can use this paint every day for the rest of my life, and I never have a problem? What is your go-to paints that you say to yourself, this is the best paint that I ever work with? I mean, in all due fairness, the Mr. Hobby paints has always been my favorites. Been my favorites for lacquer-based paint, while I believe the so hold on. The Mr. Hobby paints are great for lacquer. The my secondary paints has to be the Moto paints. And the third would have to be finisher paints, which Dan Moore hooked me up with, told me, they were going to get it and they paid for it and tried it out. And it's actually really nice, but it goes on nice and smooth if you know what you're doing. But that would be for lacquer. Now, let me see. Everybody's like typing here. Let's see. So Eric is saying Tamiya and Mr. Color acrylics. Good. I'm not going to lie. I like the Vallejo Mecha paints. I haven't had any problems with it. All right. So I actually purchased one of the Vallejo Mecha paints, the gunmetal. And I'll be answering everybody else's question in a minute. So I'll get to you guys in a moment. And when I tried a regular Vallejo, I didn't realize that it cannot be airbrushed. There is a Vallejo air paint for airbrushing called Vallejo Air, which I did not know this. The regular Vallejo paints you have to like brush on. Yet I've been told that if you have an airbrush that is 0.5 millimeter nozzle, it could work. I've been looking into the possibility of a 0.5 nozzle airbrush, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. So that's one. Now, for the Mecha Air, I tried it and I had marginal success. But I think I tried it on one of my airbrushes that was failing, and I had to replace the nozzle for that. I haven't tried it yet because I've been using other paints, because I only bought one paint from the Mecha Colors, and that was the gunmetal. So let's see here. So Grain is a civilian. Grain says he uses Tamiya acrylics and Vallejo Mecha Color series. Airbrush Mr. Color brush on brush paint Citadel. Josh, that was Edward Leonard. How you doing, Edward? Josh 3 says, I used Testard for a long time ago, but I've only used Mr. Hobby lacquers when I go back to Gunpla and painting. You want to know something? I feel that lacquer is perfect for Gundam or robot-based model kits, far better than acrylic. I've tried acrylic before in the past, and if you don't do it does work. Just there's a bit of a weird issue that I've always come across. I don't know if it's me or maybe the paints or whatever, but that's something that I've always had an issue with. But as for the acrylics, my go-to, of course, would be Tamiya, while second would be Megamo, and pretty much that's it. Okay, so hey, Spider, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining. But let me go back to Josh. Josh says I use testers. Okay, I read that. For acrylics, Vallejo brand lacquer paints to sub between Mr. Color and Elaclad. Elaclad is a great acrylic paint, but Elaclad is for metallics. So you got to remember that if you're going to use Elaclad, you're doing it to make it you're making the metallic effect on your kit. So try to understand that in that feature. Hang on one second. Let me do something here. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back now. So yes, acrylic, Elaclad 2 which I use that nauseam for making like my metal builds and all that stuff, is a great paint, especially if you want to do reflectiveness. I mean, the last time I used the Ella Clad was on the Master Grade Freedom Gundam 1.0, and I did a lot of work on that just to get it, getting that mirror finish. So the paint is good, just takes a tremendous a lot of work. Obviously, you could use Ella Clads for other things like cars and aircraft. I've seen like people do the metallic finish on a let's say on a Saber or on a Mustang. So it is a good paint. I don't knock it. Just recently, I'm not using it. Is because I haven't found a reason to do metallics lately. I want to do a metallic build like I used to do in the past, just haven't gone around to metallic eyes. All right, so let me see here. Okay. William says my main paint is the Gaia Notes and the Zerk. I also haven't touched my Tamiya lacquers yet. My details of Vallejo Air and some Tamiya enamels. The phased out paint I wish I had more of is the Revell Enamel Gold. I'm not familiar with enamel Revell. I've always seen the Testers enamel paints, and I don't know, I overheard something. Is Tester still making paints? Because I heard something that they stopped making paints. Granted, when I go to a hobby store, like there's a hobby store here in New Jersey called Richfield Hobbies, and the owner has a ton of Tester paints. You don't see that many people buying it because obviously it's enamel, and not many people use enamel paints for Gundam. They'll do it for cars. Can't think of any other kit out there that would be used for enamel. Who would use enamel on a kit lately? You don't use enamel on a ship or maybe a plane, like a commercial plane. You can use enamel, get that nice little shine and whatever. But to pull off like a weathering using enamel, that's a tough gig. Let me see here. Airbrushing acrylic usually sucks, period. Not completely. I mean, not completely. I think why the Tamiya paints get to pass is because it has a little bit of a lacquer inside. So the drying time is a little bit better. And you could actually use the thinner paints like Mr. Thinner, leveling thinner. It will work on that. So whenever somebody asks me what is a great paint to use, I would tell them try out the Tamiya paints, because you'll have a good time with it. I mean, that was actually the first paints I was using when I was building kits when I first started airbrushing. It was the Tamiya, and then I just slowly graduated to lacquer base. Let me see here. Can't 0.05 airbrush nozzle spray almost anything. I didn't know that. To avoid dry dips, I take it out of the valve that regulates air via pushing it, so air comes out all the time, and there'll be no paint to dry on tips. All right. I usually use LCAT for inner frames only. Very rarely do I use it on armor and gunpowder. Yeah, I should have mentioned that. So you're right. You're right about that. Planes or cars? Could you erase enamel on? Oh, could you erase enamel on top of lacquer with the enamel thinner or mineral spirits? No problem. Also, it is used on washes. That is true. That you can do that. Enamel is perfect as a wash, so you can get more detail inside. Give me a second here. I gotta see this here. All right, so I'll do this and this. Yeah, you know what? I should have mentioned the Mr. Weathering products. That's enamel. I forgot about that. Those are enamel paints. Because then you could use the and I have it right here nearby, the Mr. Weathering Color solvent to wipe it off when you do the wash on your kit. So you actually are putting enamel on a Gundam when you do the solvents, when you do the weathering and give it more detail on that. So yeah, thank you for reminding me of that, William. Alclad is brilliant also and really good for metals. Alclad is also my go-to for top coats, top coat matte to gloss. You can't be beat. All right, so I don't know what I'm doing, but the last time I tried to do a top coat with the Alclad, that it freezes, it fuzzes up my kit and messes it up completely. And I think I just put this in the wrong place. Can I take it out and hopefully get not damaged? Come on. Come on. I know you made a mistake. Let's see if we can get it out. Shit. Yeah. Ooh, that was very close. I almost messed that up. I forgot it goes on the other. Okay, so yes, there is a lot of sorcery for that, William. And I don't know if you ever watched my build of the Strike Freedom Master Grade. I used gloss black, but once the gloss black settled on the parts and there was no scarring or markings or anything on it, I took top coat, gloss top coat, and I believe it was it wasn't not from Alclad. I think I used the Mr. Hobby ones. I applied it over the black, so that even though the black had the shine, I gave it an extra shine with the top coat. Then I took the chrome, sprayed maybe 2 blasts, 1, 2. Make sure there was a good coverage. Then I took a microfiber cloth. I wiped it, just light wiping here and there. And then I did another blast of paint, another wipe, another blast of paint, and another wipe. I did that until I got the mirror finish on that kit. I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna pull it off my cabinet in a few moments so you guys can see. And that is where I got the shine out of that. And I kind of said to myself, "This is great, but this is really, really time consuming. Time consuming to do something like that." All right, so I need. Let me see here. So we put these two together like so. Like that. And then we do these two like that. I just pulled out 2 parts that I'm not noticing it's required, but we'll figure it out in a minute. Am I putting these two together like that? Nope, the other way around. See, what I like about these guys is, you don't have to worry about messing it up, but, well, whatever. All right, so that goes here. Ah, idiot. Of course, I forgot. That goes after the fact. Sorry. So that goes there. Come on. Okay. Then this one goes like that here. Then we take this out. Put that here. Okay, come on, get in there. Thank you. Don't use aqua gloss. Okay, comes in a water base and enamel base. Yeah, you just use a black gloss polyurethane paint. Put it on any metallic you want. Buff, but put on the glossiest top coat you have, and then buff. Much easier than enamel gloss black. Although there is also extra steps on surfacing preparations for mirror glass. And then every layer of paint needs wet sanding. If you do that, I better win the championship, or I'll Minecraft myself. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, these can be done. It's just that it's a lot of work to put in this. A lot of work. But it does. It does pay off. It does. Wow, these are interestingly chunky legs. I didn't realize that. Obviously, the front part isn't for like armor. Oh, these two on. All right, that goes there. That goes there. And then we might as well do this. All right. There's the Selenova. That's a very, very nice, solid build. Very solid. We're not done yet. There are these two extra parts which I pulled out. I didn't realize. I didn't know if it was not required. All right, but let's put these guys on the dish. And we have some other parts here. Oh, this kit does not come with the drone. Well, that little crab walker like the other kits do. Then we have the weaponry here. Let me just double check a few things. Oh wow, there's some interesting. So hold on a second. Oh, that's the option part set, but. And I think we need that. I see two extra parts here, which I'm not noticing that I need. So we have the gun. It's like a silenced weapon. Pretty neat. The silenced weapon has like a weird side attachment there. And then we have the backpack. Oh, so that's what I've been seeing lately, because I've been seeing like many people's custom builds, and I've been seeing this unique part, and I was like, "Ooh, where the hell did that come from?" There we go. So we did that. We do this, and then we do this. And there you go. So we have an AWACS type 30-minute mission kit. This is very neat. I like it. It's very different from like the other kits that you've seen, but it's nice. I wish they could have included like open hands. I know that you have to buy it separately from another option part, but come on, you should have at least some open hands. I don't know if we can. You know what? I just happen to have an open hand part from another kit. If anybody can guess where this is from, let me put this on here. Let's see if actually this works. I'm going to take this part off. I'm going to put this one on. Come on, get out, get out. No, it doesn't, because this has a hole peg on it. All right, fair enough. But does it fit? Yes, it does. Hi. Hello. Oops, there we go. I'm going to leave that there, because that's cool. I like that. But all right, so what I'm noticing is this part is keeping it stable forward, but if you want to push it back, it comes down. So don't know, maybe you have to take it off, maybe you have to flip it around. I kind of like it this way to a certain degree. Hold on, because it also depends on your posability and what you want to do with it. Yeah, like this is fine. You can do a great posability right there. That's good. I like that. That's fine. Get some nice cool poses on this. Let me just review the remaining manual if I miss anything. All the option parts are there. Option part. Let's see. We have the armored parts. You have option set 1, option backpack 1, and multi booster unit, which of course you can add on. Which I do have, which I'm not gonna open it up yet, but that will be for another time. All right, let's just put this manual away. Keep the manuals, don't lose them. But there you go. Let me read some stuff here. Let me see here. Although they're okay, so then paints. Okay, wet sanding. Okay. Oh, hey, you browse modelers gallery. They have a weekly ranking of submissions. Now you're gonna look through your stash to plug in some of those holes. You know what? The holes are not bad. It's not a big deal. Because there's always something to put. There's always something to put in. Like, oh, I wonder if this goes in there. No. You know what can go in, because Kotobukiya had those other little parts there that can go in there. Those will work. Let me see here. Thanks to the power going out, I missed the build. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. I didn't realize that. Well, you can watch it in the replay, if you want to do that. All right, guys. I'm going to give you guys a choice. Which one of these 4 should I make next? First, I did this. What will be the next kit I'll make? I'll give you time. You guys tell me. While you're deciding, let me pull out that other kit. All right, so this is my metallic strike Freedom. That didn't sound right. I'll repeat that again. This is my metallic Freedom Gundam 1.0. I'm going to try to keep it down so you guys can see this here. It is dusty, to say the least. I'm going to have to get my microfiber cloth to clean it. But as you can see in the shine, you can see the reflectiveness. Let me see if I can try to get a good angle on... where's my light source? Oh, that's right. So as you can see how reflective it is? This is Alaclad Chrome. This was a bitch to do, but it worked. It really, really worked. I wasn't fond of this color that was indigo blue because it kept on. It was a lint magnet, not a dust magnet. A lint. It just picked up anything in the air and it screwed up the whole thing. I had a hard time cleaning that, but it worked. Oh yeah. So right now there's some dust. I saw my fingerprint there, but it is very dusty. I have it on the shelf and all that stuff. But this is how it would come out chrome when you use it right. When I used Elaclad for the first time on my and I'm going to pull it out right now. I'm going to pull out the first kit that I used Elaclad. Let me put this back because I got to put it back in this. Please. All right, where is it? All right. This was my master grade Tallgeese one. I lost part of a hand. I don't know where the hell it is. I hope to find it one day. But this was the first time I used the Elaclad Chrome on this with the metallic blue. And come on, don't tell me it broke. Okay. This one I won third place at MosquitoCon when I brought this. Everybody loved it. But I won third place. Not bad. I was still happy when I won it. But as you could see, it's matted. It's matted. If it was shiny like what I did with the master grade Freedom, then it would be great. But I lived and learned. I didn't know. I had I thought I was doing it right, but fair enough. I was okay with this. But it was my first introduction on how to use the Elaclad color, paint for the first time. And then it allowed me to work on other kits in the future. All right, so let's see what we got here. We have a tank, the air fighter. Now remember that, and also air fighters. So 2 air fighters and 1 tank. Let's do the fighter. Let's do the fighter. And then we'll attach it to the Solanova that I just built. Hello, Andre Perez. How you doing? Thank you for coming on my channel. Let's just bring this down up to see this. Okay. What we got here? So this is a flight unit support. Once we're done with this, we're going to now move on to the other kit, the rabbit. Let's see here. Next metallic, I'll paint. Maybe I'll just top coat it matte so it anodized steel. So it really doesn't matter. Oh, so that's the other guy. Yeah, but L Metals is not too shiny, Strider. So it really doesn't matter. True, that's true. It's either you want it metallic or do you want it shiny metallic. It all depends on the preference. I understand. I don't know if anybody remembered me building the master grade Sasabi, and I made that metallic gold. That I used 3 types of gold paint. I bought like a lot of Elaclad for that one. That's Elaclad, of course. And then I realized, depending on how you look at it, it makes it very difficult to distinguish certain things during the painting. So lately, I have been. Let me just follow through this. Lately, I have been meaning to actually rebuy the master grade Sazabi all over again, and doing it a normal, doing a nice paint job, because I've seen a lot of people's work, and I've seen. I said to myself, I have an idea for that. Not metallic, of course. At the time, it was a nice little novelty. It's a novelty that I've already, it's faded away from me, but eventually I want to go back to it again. Just for certain kits. I think the only kit that would work as I think I pulled the wrong part. I think the only kit that will work for metallic would be any of the 00 kits to turn it into Trans Am. Because you cannot do a Trans Am matted kit. It doesn't work. Seriously, it does not work. I did the real grade Sazabi, and I just did it normal. So I still want the master grade. I'm sorry. Okay. Shiny is usually chrome or plated gold silver. Yeah, it's true. All right, so there is a part for a sticker, which is the actual canopy. You would think they would splurge for a clear part. But it also all depends on how you want to do this. No, sorry. It has to be metallic. Unfortunately, I mean, I've seen neo paints where it's okay, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I guess we have to agree to disagree. Paul M. Tomaso. Hello, good evening. Hello, sir, from Ontario, Canada. Hello, people in chat. Thank you for joining my live stream of me building 30-minute miniature kits. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to be doing 2 videos, two live stream videos. One's tonight, which I'm doing right now, of course. And if you guys wake up early in the morning tomorrow on 4th of July, I'm going to be doing a live stream as well at around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll be pulling out other 30-minute miniature kits that we'll make as well. So hope to see you guys then tomorrow. Obviously, if you guys can't make it, I understand. Tomorrow is a special day. That's why I'm doing it in the morning. So you probably want to have breakfast, catch up on a movie or something, and just before you guys get ready for the 4th of July weekend, you just pop around, chat, and all that stuff. let's see here. Wait for the 4th of July stream for Strider Prime's VTuber avatar debut. All right, who's doing that? Because I'd like to know who's doing that. I know Prime 92 is actually thinking of doing that. She's been talking to me about doing a VTuber thing, and I said, "How the hell you do that shit, and why?" Ooh, there's a head here. This is interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was showing me these VTuber videos, and I said, "What the hell are these?" And I was looking at it, and I go, "Okay, that's interesting. Is this the thing now?" I mean, I would not mind being a VTuber, just not an anime girl type character. I asked. She was kind of tired, you know. I've been slowly talking to her, asking her, "Hey, why don't you just join? You know, what we should do a dual stream video. You and I should do collaboration." And she goes, "Yeah, yeah." I said, "Okay, fair enough." Let me see here. Where in Ontario do you live, Paul? You can't be a VTuber and not be into and not be an anime girl. Oh, no, you know what? If I want to be a VTuber, I want to be a robot. Put me as a robot. That'll be cool. Of course, somebody will probably say, "Well, who's your favorite anime girl?" If you say that I have to be an anime girl to be a VTuber, I would probably choose. And I'm going old school here. I'll give you two examples. Two old school anime girls. Is that right? Doing it this way. Hold on a second. I gotta verify this before I think I made a mistake. Oh, you gotta pull. Oh, all right. I see. All right. I would be either Aiko from Project Aiko or Deedlit from Record from the Lotus Wars. If anybody remember those animes. Let's see here. Oh, was she tired or drunk? I think she was. No, she wasn't. She wasn't drinking. She was okay. She was okay. Actually, she was actually busy building a kit. So, since she, I didn't want to brood in her building time. So I said to myself, no, you concentrate, you have fun with your build. You know, I do my shit, you do your shit. You know, I give everybody their space. Okay. I forgot to do that part. All right, so we have this followed by this that looks like a backpack setup. Interesting. All right, cool. And then we have this, which I did not put the green part there because I would definitely paint this. I'm not gonna put no decals on this or stickers or sticky. All right, so we have that goes like that. Looks like a weapons handle of some sort. All right, so what's the next part? Hold on. Let me see here. There's a Japanese dub here in YouTube that builds wearing a suit and tie with a robot glove and a helmet made out of cardboard. Really? All right. I'm gonna have to look into that. What am I looking at here? Number 6. Yeah. We need that. I need that. Give me that. Gives me that. Oh, I see a part that would probably represent a foot. 2. It's this one right here. All right, so we got that part there. Interesting how that looks. Then we have this, that goes like that. And this. My hat's off to the person who thought of all this stuff. Really, they're really doing a good job with this. So that goes there, and then that goes there, and then there's another wing part which I didn't pull out. Gives me that. Might as well check out all these guys out. That. And then that reverses around. So let me grab the other one because I have to do the same thing on these guys. Okay. And there's another layer of wings here that we need to pull out. Oh, god damn it. Shit. All right, let's see here. YouTubers, Strider's tired. Okay, yeah, but with the cat ears, and you have to say 9 at the end of each sentence. Okay, fair enough. 9. Yeah. So let's talk about some feature Gundam kits that were coming out here. So, what do you guys think of the new battle log kits that has been announced? Like I think the one kit that I'm really liking the most is the Helios, the Live Live Heaven Gundam, the Double O Command Gundam, the Blaze the Burning Gundam. Is it Burning or Blaze Gundam? I forgot it was. The Barbatorus. I mean, and of course the perfect, amazing perfect strike. Those are great kits that have been announced. Great designs. Has anyone started to pre-order these? Because I also I haven't pre-ordered mine yet. I'm kind of like waiting for a Gundam Planet to, I guess, post. I think they did. I just haven't bothered to look. Those guys have been very busy with work, but it kind of sucks that they can't let nobody in yet because they haven't fixed anything yet. So Paul says he watched Hathaway's Flash, and I met Paul before you got on. I mentioned that me and Prime were going to watch Hathaway's Flash. Unfortunately, because we also had friends of ours who want to watch it, but they weren't around, we had to postpone it. So hopefully by tomorrow we'll get a chance to watch it. And it's not just one movie. There's a series. There's going to be a trilogy of these movies, kind of like what they somewhat they did with Unicorn. With Unicorn, there was like 7 episodes, but these are full-length movies. not 1 hour movies that how well remembered Unicorn was. So to see a series like that, I said, okay, that's fine. That makes sense. I can't wait for the I can't wait for the what do you call it, for us to watch it. We just haven't gotten around to it yet. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll see it and give my opinion on that. Interesting to see that female character. I guess Hathaway's new squeeze, you could say, or I don't know. I'm just guessing. So don't spoil it, guys. Do not spoil the movie. I haven't watched it yet, so stop it. All right. So if I did that like that, this requires to go here. This goes there. And then this goes here. There's no cover for this. Shouldn't there be a cover? Actually, no, there isn't. All right. So then this goes. Oh, didn't realize that. All right. So hang on a second. Too much parts overload here. What did I just do? I did okay, so that goes, I gotta remember the orientation now. So I did that goes here, that goes there, and I didn't realize that there's another part. There are these two parts here that I had to remove. There are two colors of this. There's the white and then there's the gray. We're almost done with this, guys. We're almost done. Just trying to figure this thing out. All right, that goes there. So this, is that right? So I think I did it wrong. I did that. So that's this. Oh, I think I made a goof. Hold on a second. Yeah, I did. Okay. I don't think it's a bad thing, but it was a funny thing. Oh, wait, take this off. All right, so yeah, hopefully I don't break this. All right, so we did that. So it goes like this. Then that goes like that, and that goes like this. Okay, fair enough. That's how it is. Yes, like that. So this one is obviously completely and stupidly wrong. But I gotta take this out. Yeah, somebody actually sent me a PDF of the novels for Hathaway's Flash, along with the Moon Gundam novels, which I haven't had the opportunity to read yet. I'll get around to them someday. I was actually watching the other day, which was basically one of my favorite classic Gundam movies, Char's Counterattack. Ooh, we could do that, right? And wait, so if that's that, and that's that, then I gotta do this. Take that off and flip it around. So I was watching Char's Counterattack, and that's a classic right there. That's like a That's right there next to Wing Gundam Endless Waltz. And I don't care what people say about Endless Waltz. I still watch it. I like it. It's the best. It's my favorite Christmas movie. My favorite Gundam Christmas movie. I like to go and binge. All right, so these two are done. I would like to begin binge watching the Gundam movies themselves. I know they're dated, but I've never seen the complete series, and I know that's not completely complete. Uh, they'll always omit certain things. They'll just show the most important parts of the series. But I would like to watch it. I actually have the all the episodes of the original Gundam series. But I put it into like one of my portable storages, and I don't know where I haven't plugged it in yet. So I think eventually I will plug it in and say, oh, I have that. Okay, let me watch it. Let me see here. Okay, I just read this guy's response. Fine. All right, so we got these guys here. We got this one. This is a big fighter. Didn't realize that. Unlike that support part. Here we go. I did that, I did that, I did that. Okay. So if I did this and this, that goes there. These two parts go here. Get your ass to Mars. There we go. And then, so these two parts go together. Nice little thrusters. Hold on. I did that. Oh yeah, because it did snap into place. I didn't see that. They changed the death of the Black Tri-Stars in the Gundam movies versus the series. Okay. I did not know that. Thank you for spoiling it for me. Appreciate it. Next thing you know, you're going to tell me there's a sex scene between Char and Lala. And speaking of which, all right. So a couple of years ago, there was that rumblings of a Mobile Suit Gundam TV series or movie. This was before the announcement of Netflix. And I was having some fun, and I was posting photographs of which actors would play characters from the series, from the Gundam series. So I posted that guy from Parks and Recreations to play what do you call it, Rumble Raw, while I picked Tom Holland and Zendaya to play both Amuro and Lala. What's his name? Chris Pratt was Sledger. I think I chose, or I picked, what's his name? Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Easton, as Char. I don't remember the rest of the guys, but it was kind of funny when I was having a hoot that day. People were liking it. Okay, so we have this feet. We have this little part here that goes there. And then we have this part And then this part it goes to the side, and it goes right on top of this. So it looks like a weird thingy. And then we do the reverse. Now, I think the last two parts are right here. And I might as well take them all off because we're done. Okay. So these two need to go together. And then these two go there. Like that. That kind of looks like a little tank type vehicle type thing. And then you take this, you put this here. You take this, put that there. You take this and put that there. Or is that right? Is that how the box looks? Hold on a second. Yeah, it does look like that. All right. So there you go. That's actually really neat. Then we have these two extra. So hold on. Let's see how this whole thing is set up. So we have the head, which, oh, no, it goes the other way around. So I think this was supposed to be meant for the big boy, the robot. Yeah, I did that right. And there's a sticker for the eyes and the sensor here. So to put this, let's put it on this guy because obviously I'm not going to take out the other one. So if I take him off, and then we take that off, we put that here. Can we stick that there? No. You would definitely have to use the base. So hold on, let's take these two off. So we have these feet that go there. Oh, now I can use this because now it's going to have to support the whole thing behind it. All right, so let's take that off. There's no connector. See, I'm not liking this because you have to, it goes all the way back. Obviously, this thing comes off, so we can't do that. Trying to see how we can fix this or how we can merge this. Because that, oh, okay, that goes there. All right, fair enough. Good. That goes there. That's even bonus. All right, so that actually levels it out. That's good. And apparently, take if you take these two parts together, let's take this off. You put that here for the head. There you go. There you go. All right. What do you think of that? Just review this manual again a bit, because obviously you can replace the feet with the feet that's there, replace the backpack, replace the head. This is considered a weapon, but in what manner, I don't know. What is it, a welding tool or something like that? You do have these parts that can go in the hands, so that will probably be a cool thing for adding on some parts or anything like that. There are attachments, there are ideas, many ideas here, and you have extra attachments for this. So, wow, there's even attachments for attachments. Let me see if I can do something here. Like, we would need that hand again. We don't need this anymore. So let's try something. If we take that off, then we take this off. I guess let's take that off here. Oh, cool. This is actually a neat idea. So we put that there. And then we put this like that. I'm grasping at straws. There we go. So we have like a defensive shield like that. Many options you can think of to make this kit. Many options. Good night, Strider. Sorry, I will miss your live stream tomorrow morning because I am driving back home from visiting family in Montreal. No problem. Please drive safe. I hope you get home safely, and I hope you had a great weekend. No problem. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm actually going to call it a night because I was hoping to do all these kits, but by the time I get to Rabbit and then building the option set 3 and tank, it's gonna be here. I'm gonna be here till 1 in the morning. But we will pick this up tomorrow, where I will continue on with these guys, and I'll pull up other stuff, and we'll go from there. So I'd like to thank all who have been watching my live stream. I appreciate your time and your patience. I appreciate your questions, your answers, your insights. I hope everyone has having a great evening. Please be safe. And for those who are here in the United States, hope you guys have hope good night, of course. And hopefully tomorrow will be a great 4th of July. But if you guys want to stick around tomorrow at around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will continue the build of my 30-minute mission build series. It will be part 2, and then we'll go from there. So again, thank you for watching, and what can I say? But stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great night. Take care.